So in order to model 5 and 3/4 plus 2 and 1/3, we are going to do it two different ways. I mean, my assistants here, Mabel, is going to draw the model, and I'm going to use the fraction bars to show you what it would actually look like. All right, Mabel,
Please find a friend and tell them
draw 5 holes.
that you have done.
Draw pretty
Teachers,
small.
we do want to remind you to check for transportation changes so that we are sure we know how everyone gets home. We got a couple of new students we want to welcome, Marilyn and Raymond. We're so glad that you're here and hope that you made some good friends today and get to go
1,
home
2,
and
3, 4,
all
5.
about your first
All right.
day at Sawyer
Now
Road.
she's going to draw one hole, but she's going to break it into 3/4. So you're going to draw one hole, draw a little bit bigger than these.
KC, KG, 1D, 1E, 1G.
You're going to break it into what?
2D, 2E,
All right, go ahead. Break it into fourths.
3D, 3G, 4B, 4D, 4E, 5A, 5B, and 5C. We are so glad that you were all here today and look forward to seeing you all here tomorrow. We do want to remind you, boys and girls, that you need to wear your uniforms again tomorrow.
And how many shaded?
On Thursday,
So shade
we're
3
looking for all of our perfect attendance classes with perfect attendance uniforms. I have another great announcement.
Do the same
Lydia
thing
Vargas Hernandez has earned
for
her medallion to Miss Powell's
the
class.
second part,
Congratulations
reflection.
to Lydia.
2
Those are the
holes,
funnest
draw 2 holes.
announcements to
Draw a
make
little
is to
smaller.
do congratulations to kids who've met their goals. So
And then you're
not
going to
sure
draw
where you are
one
on your
hole,
goal,
but you're going to break it
hopefully
into
you are getting
thirds.
really close. All right, it is now time for our after-school program students to be dismissed to the after-school
All right.
program check-in
Shade
at
in
this
1/3,
time.
please.
All after-school program students, please make your way to the after-school program check-in
As you can
at
see,
this time.
the whole numbers are not hard to add. If you take this 5 and you take this 2, you will get a total of what? 7 holes. So put 7 holes here, right? Now the problem is in the fractions. How do you go about adding the fractions? Now what Mabel is going to do, she's going to take these and draw them here again. She's going to draw the 4th and the 3rd here again. Go ahead, Mabel. Draw the 4th and then draw the 3rd here. In the meantime, I'm going to have my fraction bars because this is 3/4 and 1/3. Look at the denominator. I need a common denominator. And in this instance, 12 will be a perfect common denominator. I'm just going to lay all my 12s under here. I'm able to do the same thing, model it, shade it in just like you did earlier. Mabel, put the fraction next to it, put 3/4 and then 1/4 next to it. Make sure you label them. All right, Mabel, what do you notice about your fractions? They do not have what?
Common denominator.
So how are you going to find a common denominator?
We find the common denominator by multiplying the denominator by the other denominator.
Okay, go ahead and do that and see what your common denominator would be. Now, as you can see, on my end, I have 1/3 and 3/4. This is a whole. These 12 right here equal a whole, as you can see. But look, I have this part right here that's not quite filled in yet. If I take a 13th 12 and place it here, oh look, it's even now. So this model tells me if I add 1/3 plus 3/4, it's going to give me 1 and 1/12. Now let's see if Mabel is able to do the same exact thing. All right, Mabel, how are you going to change those into 12, your models?
Since we multiplied 3 times 4, we have to do the same thing with the denominator. We have to do the same thing with the numerator. So we multiply it by 4. And since we multiplied 4 times 3, we have to do the same thing to the numerator. have 9, 12, and 12. Don't move Jesus. He's in the right position.
All right, sorry, Mabel. Okay, Mabel, we got that point. Now turn these
Kindergarten
into
through
this.
third grade students.
How you gonna do that?
Read verses 2, 9, 1, and 4.
Exactly.
You are dismissed to the bus room at this
You
time.
need a different color?
Again, kindergarten through third grade students at Ride Buses 2, 9, 1, and 4. You are dismissed to the bus room at this time.
And then we have to divide these by 4.
Okay. Okay. So now these have become what?
12.
So now this has become 9, 12, and this has become 4, 12. Before they were 3/4 and 1/3, and then she had to go across and cut them up, and now they are no longer 3/4. They are now 9, 12, and 4, 12. Now the thing is, she's going to have to take these guys and fill in this one block. So if you take one out of here, put it here. I take the second one out. Take a third one out. What are we left with? One hole. Go ahead. Put one hole here.
For car riders in 4th and 5th
And
graders at Ride Buses 2, 9,
112.
1, and 4.
Just
You are
like I had
dismissed
over
to
here
all
earlier.
students, Kindergarten all the
Alright.
way through the 5th grade.
This is
Ride
one
Buses
hole
2,
and 112.
9, 1, and
Remember.
4. You are dismissed at this time.
This was 12. This was the one hold was the blue line here. But if you add these 4 different fraction up, you need to put that extra 112 in there. And that's why Mabel got 1 and 112. What are you going to do with the whole number here, Mabel?
You add the 1 whole to the second.
So go ahead and do that. And then put your fraction behind it. And that's how you model it, folks. If you have any question, please subscribe in the bottom and make sure we get your question. Give them a thumbs up, Mabel.